Well, this whole Nitte University started by looking at what is the need for educating the local people. So it started within a school. It started with school, and after that came all the different things. And at that time, there were a lot of opportunities for students to learn different things, and management was one of them. Uh, One of the key things was employment, and MBA, for what it is, was always considered something that can earn a degree. So professional courses were given more importance, like medicine, engineering, and management. And later came some of the other humanities subjects. Well, actually, we have some 11 specializations. That means in marketing, we have two specializations, consumer marketing and B2B marketing. Similarly, in finance, we have corporate finance versus services finance. Like that, they have 11 of them. IT, we have, then operations management, banking. So in some cases, we have two. For instance, finance two, marketing two. All total, it's 11. The idea is to create opportunity for people to have dual specialization, and that's worked out very well for students because they get this interdisciplinary sense while also specializing in two different areas. So they could take, for instance, corporate finance with B2B marketing. Uh, so that is so there are 11 of them that we have. IT also is included. So some of the engineers who join us, they go for IT, or they're strong in mathematics. So some of the science subjects, they take IT. The first one, that is in terms of educational background, we have engineers and science background people, arts background people, hotel management. All that put together probably will be about 25%. 75% are either BCom or BBA, or sometimes you do have computers, BCA. Quite a few of them are also there. So if you put these three streams together, it will be about 75 to 80%. And in terms of gender, these days it's more girls actually. So we have about 53% would be female, and 47 to 48 would be boys. Well, I'm calling them boys because they are still in the 21 to 23-year-old bracket, young ladies and gentlemen. And then in terms of geography, yes, we get mostly people from this region, South Canara region. And South Canara region is highly educated. The workforce is, as everybody knows, it's so a lot of people are there, and we do get a lot of people from other parts of Karnataka. We do have a government quota, so through that we get a lot of people from other parts of Karnataka. Thank God we do have that diversity, and we get from neighboring states. We do get people, and we also have some people from the north, because we have an engineering college which is it used to attract a lot more people from Jharkhand and Bihar and states like that. And today those places fortunately have are better endowed in terms of education. So we do get some people from the north, from Maharashtra, Gujarat. We do get an occasional person coming in. Average salary is 5.5 lakhs, and highest last year was some 9.8 or something, and the lowest was about 3.5. So that's the range. And the kind of companies that come in are for instance, we have companies like Airtel, ICICI Prudential, Grant Thornton. We had Every, South Indian Bank. It's well known in southern India. Then you have we are a Japanese company, Kobayashi. They took some of our students. Spandana Financial, that is a microfinance company. Odessa Technologies, technology companies, especially as a business analyst. Then we have consulting companies, KPMG, for instance. So these are the companies that come to our campus. We have capacity for the entire lot. And however, we do have also people coming from the neighboring areas. But if they are very far, they do come and stay in the hostel. But I would say roughly about 40 to 45% would be day scholars. Rest are in the hostels. And we have separate hostels for postgraduate boys and girls. And they are also, they would have colleagues who are doing MTech, or they would be doing MCA, and so on. So that is the kind of facilities we have. We have very good hostel facilities. Most of the rooms are uh, two occupancy and excellent. We have, I mean, excellent. We are probably we are on the slightly on the on the side of uh, since it's a rural area in the night and all. We have to be careful about uh, about the place, and parents send their children to us because it's very safe, and it's we it's a small community of compact people, so that's how it is. So we have enough facilities for hostels for people outside, and we have the we have South Indian food and North Indian food, they call it, but after some time it all merges, I guess. We have an 8 week internship compulsory. In rare cases, when a student wants to do pure research, we kind of say internship is like a applied research. Sometimes this applied research may not be available, in which case it becomes a case study of sort, or they do some research on a subject of their choice. Sometimes it may also be sponsored by the company. So it could be in any of the companies where they would be employed. It could be banks, it could be in financial services, it could be business analyst role, wherever they're going. In many cases, it's where they would eventually get employed. Actually, we are located in even a smaller place like Nitte, which is close to Mangalore, and we think it's an advantage because we can really be in a compact place such as this, wherein the relationship between the faculty and students, for instance, is strong, and we have created a community for ourselves. So we have a lovely guest house here, for instance, and people like to come here. The employers and potential employers, people who take classes for us from industry and so on. So we actually don't see it as a disadvantage. I think it's an advantage to us be in this space, especially with the kind of information technology facilities we have. We have excellent connection here, and it's a university town, and it works really well for us. If we are looking for students who are team players, people who are looking for solving problems of society. We are looking for students who can get along well with unstructured situations. We are looking for students who can trust themselves and who are willing to look at their inner voice. This is an effort that we are trying to do, but at the end of the 2 years, certainly these are qualities that they go out with. So we are trying to have people who can appreciate these qualities and come in with a sense of wanting to do things with individual contribution to a collective process.